Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
Yes!
Dad, I'm hungry.
G'day humans, Chris Stead here. Got something a little bit different for you today. I'm actually at an event right now for the new Mac vacuum cleaners, the stick vacuum cleaners, and I'll do a separate video on those. But as part of that, they've allowed me to come into this house for the night, which is this $8-point-something million mansion down in Tamarama in Sydney. So I just couldn't resist. I had to guys show you, this is absolutely incredible. So I'll take you through the house just so you can kind of see how the other half lives and how this one's going to live for one night. Just marvel at what some people get to do. So we're in the garage right now, so this is where we pulled in with this here beauty, missing cash guy, whatever it is. Already, look at the floor. Fancy floor. Fancy floor. Wouldn't work in my house because I'd just be dropping screws into it the whole entire time, paint, and all kinds of things like that, but still. Okay, so let's go into the house proper. Everywhere you look, there's bathrooms. There's a laundry in there. Do you want to see a laundry? Let's see. It's probably the most common thing you're going to find in this house. It's a laundry. This way, however, elevator, 4 stops. We're on stop 1. Let's go up. What you might not be able to see through the camera is just how well everything's finished. Like, you know, there's things that are just completely stone in here that just no one else would normally do. So over here, nice and quiet in the back, possibly even into the rock. Just a cinema. How is this? Look at the cushions and couches down here. Just a reminder, this is someone's house. So I guess this is where they watch The Simpsons. And everything else. I did turn it on earlier. It's got every single app known to man on it. All of this stuff's run from iPads, which are in every single room. You're going to do cameras to every single room and music and TV and just pushed up all around the place. Pretty awesome. Not the master room. If you could feel the carpet, or moonwalk. It's yeah, it's pretty amazing. That's Tamarama Beach down there. So just a little bit of a view. The furnishings and finishes probably speak for themselves. All of this stuff's automated, so there's a remote here for blinds and then block out blinds and then blinds for the bathtub and so forth. Like I said, we're only here for one night, so I won't be making any use of any of this, but it's still stunning, isn't it? Toilet, separate bathroom in here with what I'm sure is a really cost-effective bathtub. So that's floor 2. Floor 3 has the actual master, which is pretty similar to the one downstairs, which is only pretty awesome. Maybe a little bit more luxurious, a little bit more going on with the couch. Same astonishing carpet. I can't believe how good this feels. You can actually see one of the Mac vacuums there, which is the reason why we're here, is to take a closer look at those and learn more about the product. But the view gets better as you go up, as you can see. So this is the master, and you'll have to have a look in here as well. Pretty cool. Done a little sand feature for us, which I'll be vacuuming up later on. So I guess this is the same floor, 3.5. Lots of stairs, if you could work out, it'd be hard to put on weight. Have a look in here. I'll turn on the light. we have light. I forget to turn those off now. So this is one of the kids' rooms. Very simple, but it does have an ensuite for the kids, of course. Even fancier kids' room, oops, wrong light. Even fancy kids' room, obviously these are all air conditioned, like everything's kind of monitored. There's an air conditioner here, it's 18 degrees in here apparently right now. They've all got speakers too, so you can just put the music to every single place you want to. An ensuite, how the other half live. Kids get an ensuite. Nice big wardrobe. As you can obviously see, there's a pool. So I'll take you, let's go up to the pool here. So this is heated, constantly 25 degrees I'm told. I'm going to go in it in a few minutes after this video. I don't know how big that is, probably 12 metres, something like that. Gets a fair bit of sun in the middle of the day, but other than that, pretty sun-free. How good's the vertical garden? Beautiful. And the, obviously, nice heated pool, plenty of sun decks as well. Just like, can't believe these things exist. So now we're going up to floor 4. So before we go to, I guess, the main living space, so you can enter from the bottom side of the hill, there's a street down there, or the top side of the hill, which is a street up here. Hence the steep block. There's a whole nother little, separate little almost space going on here. With another room in here, which smells like it's just been finished actually. That fresh paint, fresh carpet smell. Different carpet in here. But yet another ensuite. Different aircon up here actually. So a whole nother little living space or bedroom. Our own little private fountain, Japanese style garden. And then we're still going. All the way up here in what used to be a garage. We have a gym with a Peloton, or within it, another separate, what's that, 65 inch maybe, 55 inch TV, an infrared sauna. Never used one of these before, I'm going to try this tonight. She apparently cooks you from the inside out. Great for detoxing, I'm told. And you know, while you're pumping out the K's, just a casual glance over the eastern suburbs of Sydney, out to the shores of New Zealand, depending on how good your eyesight is. So I guess this is floor 5, really. I'll take you down to the last little bit, which is the kitchen and living space and balcony. A few more comfy lounges. Barbecue. I'm told the awning will come out and in and out depending on what the weather's requiring of you. Mac kitchen with what looks like a 86 inch TV, some more vacuums, which we'll be going through a bit later. Everything's just lovely. Everything's just, look at the coffee table. Look at that, it's all stone. Entertainment unit, stone benchtop. Why not? I'm not going to go through all the cool things in this kitchen, but why not? All right. So there's like wine fridges and ice makers and everything's inbuilt. Fridges. Look at this range wood. And so, apparently this thing glows, so we'll have a look at that tonight. Looking forward to seeing this in action. And then this unbelievable living space with 2 fireplaces. One fireplace there and another one out in the balcony. Again, I'd love to know how much this rug costs. Far out, it feels amazing. But what a living space, and then you've got your little balcony out here that just stares over the beach and the sand. Pretty incredible. So I did, I don't get an opportunity to, I've never seen anywhere like this, to be honest. And I thought perhaps maybe you would like to see a window into how the other half lives. As for me, I'm going to go and live like the other half for at least the next 10 hours. It is my birthday tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Chris Stead.